Today here at Robert's Guitar Dungeon, we check out the 6505 Piranha head from Peavey. Not a bad little amp head for $150-ish dollars, depending on where you buy it. More on that in a minute. Very simple little amplifier. You know, gain, volume, and EQ. This little EQ knob here in the middle is, they label it EQ. It's really more of a notch filter. And what I mean by that is you turn it all the way down and it kind of boosts the bass frequencies, and the farther up you go, it'll boost that it'll boost a different frequency all the way up to where you turn it all the way up, and then at which point obviously you're boosting the treble. I like it somewhere in there, you know, at about the 10, 11 o'clock range, boosting the lower mids. It just seems where it seems to sound best here to me. Just like any other 6505 series amp, plenty of gain on tap in this thing, and I did crank it, and I was very surprised for two reasons. Number one, it's a lot louder than I expected it to be. You could probably play small gigs with this, you know, mic'd up properly. And the other thing, it actually maintains its headroom at higher volumes. Usually amps with solid state power sections, which this has a tube preamp and a solid state power section, by the way. But amps with a solid state power section are notorious for getting really muddy once you push them to certain volume levels. And this one doesn't do that. This one's got a lot of headroom for 20 watts. It's actually a very loud little 20 watts. I was impressed. Let's see what other features it got on it. It's, you know, essentially it's a, you know, you got a crunch and a lead section, which I did try to demonstrate. So kind of sort of two channels, but kind of sort of, but not really. Then on the back, you've got, of course, your speaker output, which will take 4 ohm minimum. You know, that it seems to indicate it'll take pretty much anything, you know, 4, 8, 16 ohm speaker cabinets, and an effects loop, which I was surprised an amp this small would have. You know, and I did demo some effects through it. It does, effects loop seems to take effects pretty well. And then of course comes with the 9-volt power supply plugs in there, and that's your power switch. You know, if you're looking for a good clean amp, this is not it. This amp does not do clean tones at all. I think if you're in a live situation and you roll the volume back on your guitar and the pickups in your guitar aren't all that hot, and you add some chorus or something to it, you can be passable. It'll get what I call faux clean. You know, if it's, you know, playing the intro of a song or something like that, it'll probably get that done okay. But at that point, how you switch over from there to your gain tone, the only way to do it is to walk over and start turning knobs, you know, or hit the lead switch, one or the other. There's, you know, because there's no foot switch options. So, you know, in other words, wherever you got this thing set, that's where it's going to be set until the next time you reach over and start turning the knobs. But again, for $150-ish dollars, these things sell. I saw them selling for as low, brand new. When these things first came out, they were selling brand new for $179. Here lately, I have seen them selling brand new anywhere from about the lowest I saw was $131. That's a weird price. I don't know why, but they were $131. Some places are still selling them for $179, but most places online had them between $131 and $149. So very affordable amplifier. You know, and it's as I mentioned in the unboxing video, it's actually a metal housing, not plastic, and nice and teeny tiny, and will fit into a gig bag or guitar case and make your life very, very easy if you're going to a small gig. So if you're a Peavey 6505 fan, if you've got any experience with this amp, or you want to try this thing out, leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel, and you can hit the subscribe button, and if you hit the little bell icon right next to it, you will get alerts of when I upload new videos to my channel every Wednesday and Saturday morning. Well, maybe not just like this, but videos in this genre where we demo and talk about guitars and guitar gear and guitar people and all that kind of stuff. Last but not least, links to all of the gear used in this video will be listed down in the description right below this screen for your clicking pleasure. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. You know what? There are tons of young people out there that want to get involved in music and do not have the means to do so. If you are watching this video, most likely you're a musician, and many experienced musicians have tons of broken and unwanted gear lying around that they're not doing anything with. Please visit my friends at Share the Music on Facebook at the link below and learn how you and your unwanted gear can help change somebody's life.